something today. I'm doing a little live video here. I'm gonna probably make it to a regular video, but I've had a lot of drivers. They've asked me a lot of questions about the SAP program. If you're new to my channel, I want you to make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I put out videos every day trying to help you succeed in trucking. And one thing I haven't talked much about is the SAP program, what it is and how it really works. So in this video, I'm gonna make a 3-part series. I'm gonna put out today. We got one coming out Sunday and one coming out Monday, explaining to you what the SAP is. So what's up, everybody? I'm glad you're back. Thank you. I've heard your questions. I've read your comments, and I'm going to try to start putting out some more videos about it. I personally haven't been in the SAP program, but I do work at a trucking company where they hire SAP drivers, and so I've been a lot around drivers like that had to go through these issues. And I want to explain it to you so you kind of can understand. So we're going to dive deep in the SAP program. What is the SAP program? Well, if you've ever failed, refused, or even been accused of failing a DOT drug test or alcohol test, this video is for you because here's the truth. Your career isn't over. A lot of drivers think it's automatic over if you fail a drug test, if you have to get into the SAP program. Most people call it SAP, but it actually stands for Substance Abuse Professional Process. That's what it is. It's not a company. It's a part of the federal law. It's under 49 CFR Part 40. When a driver fails or refuses a DOT test, the process is automatic triggered, okay? You can't legally drive again until you complete it. And it's all tracked through the FMCSA clearinghouse. So when you hear SAP, you think the official DOT return of duty process that gets me back behind the wheel. But what triggers the SAP process? If you trigger SAP, if you, 1, you fail a drug test. 2, you blow a 0.04 higher or breath alcohol test. 3, you just refuse a test. Or if you tamper or if you leave the site. Once that happens, your employee reports it and you're pulled from driving duties immediately. So that's when panic hits for most drivers. But this is where I want to slow you down for a minute, because how you handle these next steps determines whether you'll be sitting at home for a year or back on the road in a few months. Now, you shouldn't use it all. You shouldn't do any type of illegal drugs because you're risking to get in trouble. Not only that, you're risking to hurt somebody or kill somebody on the road. So that's why they do this. That's why they do the drug test. It's not to penalize you. It's to keep you safe and to keep other people's families safe. But let's explain to you what the video is about. It's about how SAP works. So a substance abuse professional, or SAP, is your key to getting back. They're not your enemy. They're the gatekeeper, okay? They'll meet you, they'll evaluate the situation, and they'll assign education or treatment. After you complete this plan, you'll go back for a follow-up evaluation. And if everything checks out, they'll release you and you'll take what they call a return to duty test. Now, once you pass that test, it's uploaded to the clearinghouse and companies can hire you again. That's how the comeback starts. Let's talk real for a second though. I'm not gonna pause right here for a minute because I want you to be real with y'all. If you've gotten through something like this, losing your job, sitting at home and trying to figure out your next move, I know how that feels. You start doubting yourself, you start slipping into bad habits, maybe food, maybe alcohol, or maybe just giving up. I've been there, not on SAP. I've never failed a DOT drug test. I've never been in the SAP program, but I've had my own personal battles with discipline. Earlier this year, I was 320 pounds. Look at that figure right there. Look at that guy, 320 pounds, right? Today, I'm 73 pounds lighter, and I did it all going on the carnivore diet. No sugar, no plants, no junk, just meat, eggs, and water. And I did it using a $30 air fryer that you can do also inside your truck. So let me tell you that, because the same mindset that got me through that discipline of needing to lose weight and get back in shape, that daily grind, the refusal to quit, is the same mindset that you're going to need to get through the SAP process. You can't halfway heal. You can't halfway build your CDL. You got to go all in. Your health, your career, and your life. So let me tell you something real quick. If you're ever tired of eating garbage on the road, you're tired of getting heavy on the road, I wrote this book right here called The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. It's 100 air fryer recipes that you can cook right in your truck. You don't need no fancy meal prep. You don't need special ovens. You can cook right inside of your truck. And I'm a living proof. You can I lost 73 pounds in 10 months by going carnivore. And you can do it too. So this book right here is 100% written for truck drivers, okay, by a trucker myself, showing that you can eat real meals right there in your rig, right there in your truck. Air fryer not only save you money, but you're going to lose weight and you're going to get your energy back. That book's on Amazon right here, right now. Let's look it up. The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. I'm going to put the link in my description. But if you're trying to turn your life around, it's a good place to start, man, is with your diet. Because once you start winning in your health, you start winning in your mind, and that's what carries you through hard stuff, divorce, depression, things like what we're talking about today, the SAP program. All right, now let's get back to the process. Let's get back to it. Once you complete your SAP plan and pass your turn to on-duty test, you're officially eligible to drive again. Okay, but you'll still be on a follow-up testing. That's normal. The SAP will set schedules, and they could last anywhere from 12 months up to 5 years. And it's not to punish you. It's there to protect you and everyone else on the road. It's accountability is what it is. And if you handle it right, it'll make you stronger. Okay, so let's knock out a few myths. A lot of people are asking me some questions about SAP, and they're asking me about different pros and cons. Let me give you a myth. One myth is nobody hires drivers who went through SAP. Wrong. Many companies specialize in giving second chances. That's what they do. Another myth out there somebody said is you can just wait it out and you just test clean later. No. There's no waiting it out. You must complete the SAP process to return to duty. That is a fact. And then somebody asked me, well, the SAP program is just for addicts. That's false also. Even a single positive test triggers it. It don't matter if you're a casual user or you just took something that was even prescribed, it will trigger the SAP. Now, how to find a legit SAP? That was another question. Go to saplist.com or FMCSA clearinghouse websites and search for DOT qualified professionals. Avoid people claiming instant clearance. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Make sure they're certified under 49 CFR Part 40, Subpart O. That's the real deal, okay? So here's the bottom line. The SAP program isn't the end of your career. It's your wake-up call. It's your second chance. You can come back from it just like I came back from being overweight, out of shape, and stuck in old habits. You can rebuild your CDL, your health, and your life, but it starts with discipline, okay? I appreciate you watching this video today. Make sure you subscribe because look, in part 2, I'm going to walk you through step-by-step through the entire SAP process and how long it takes, how much it costs, and how to find the right SAP and how to avoid the mistakes that truck drivers are stuck. That video comes out tomorrow, so subscribe right now to the channel. That way you can always get the video updates and hit that bell notification also. And if you want to start changing your health right now, make sure you check out my book, The Trucker's Carnivore Cookbook. The link is below. This is your boy Sean here with Trucking Life with Sean. And remember, one mistake doesn't end your story, starts a new chapter. Let's get it.